Michelle Mras, and I'm helping my friend Susanne spread the word about her exceptional exit plan. Saturday, November 9th, 2019. Yesterday, I was an idiot, and today I am brilliant. My day did not start off brilliant. It started with an argument with my significant other, Donald. I have been kicking around the idea of writing about why I write every day instead of recording these odd thoughts. My messages would probably reach more people if I talked to my camera and posted the clips on YouTube. My argument with Donald sealed the deal. This is why I write versus record. When I write, I'm alone. That does not mean that is never anybody in the room. It means there is never anybody reading over my shoulder. My journal entries are my private thoughts, and I am not willing to share them until I'm finished getting them out of my head. Once I have decided I have the words the way I want them, I am happy to release them. These are my words, and I will not accept any judgment on them. When I release these words out into the world, I do not care what you think about what I say or my style of writing. I will not accept any judgment on my words. If my words speak to you, please share my post. If my words are useless babble to you, do not read them. Donald does not like that you are putting it out there. He told me today that he has read at least one blog post and he does not like that I am creating an exceptional exit plan. He feels left out of the conversation. The reason I write is to avoid the conversation. I do not want to think about dying all day, every day. I do not want to talk about dying at all. Jokes are okay. I can write every day and release my thoughts. I do not need to think those thoughts ever again. If you want to know about my cancer, read my blog. Other than family updates and how much I like the steroids, I am finished discussing cancer in real life. Do not ask me about cancer. Angry Susanne took over for a minute. One big side effect I have noticed from my chemotherapy treatments is an increased difficulty finding the correct word while I'm speaking. I do not have any trouble with word flow when I'm writing. This morning, Donald asked me a question and walked out of the room. I answered with a couple of words and then stopped because my brain was searching for the next word. Donald came back in annoyed and said he already knew the part I had just said and I needed to get to the point. I told him I had been searching for the word and I was finished talking to him because he was being a jerk. A couple minutes later, Donald came back in and asked if I was done being emotional so I could answer his question. I told him it was not fair that he can get mad and yell, but if I do it, I'm emotional. That is when he mentioned my blog and told me he felt left out and not talked to. I explained I have no intention of ever saying the words I write out loud. I do not want to talk about dying. These are the reasons why I write versus record that I can think of today. Number 1, when I write, I am alone. No one gets to judge me, and once I write the words down, I can reread them once for flow and release those thoughts. If I speak those thoughts to a video camera, I will need to re-watch and relive those words several times as I edit and post each video. Number 2, talking is hard for me. Aside from the fact I have trouble recalling some of the simplest words, saying the words out loud gives them power. Denial is my favorite friend, and I am not ready to tell my heart the truth. Number 3, recording will take too much time to edit videos, and my time is precious. I write most of my journal entries in about an hour. I may spread that hour among a few more if I stop to do other tasks for a while or have a section when none of the words make sense even to me. If I tried to record the same message I write, it would probably take 2 hours to record because I would have to record the same sentences with different words several times, and then when I edit it, it would realize not any of the ways I said it was right. Only family messages are video recording worthy. Number 4, I am not ready to cry. I will be speaking in December at a group about my exceptional exit plan, and I wrote the talk in about a week, completely dry-eyed. The first time I read it out loud, water came to my eyes and my voice cracked. I still have 4.5 weeks to finish working that out. I did have a brilliant idea today before I started writing. My words could be read onto video and posted on my YouTube page so my message could be reached more people. Not read by me, of course. I have already released those words, and speaking them out loud would give them power. I'm going to ask my friends to record themselves reading my post. I can assign a specific post with instructions such as, Put any heartfelt messages to me at the end so I can watch you first before I cry. And record your video horizontally because vertical images drive me crazy. This entry will not be released to the world until early January, so I will add a PS when I schedule it so we can see if my idea really was brilliant. My piece of advice to you is to keep denial close. I am happy because I keep shutting the truth out. I used to tell my children when they asked me if I believed in aliens, I will believe in aliens when one lands on my porch and eats me. I will believe I am going to die when I take my last breath.